Hi guys, this is Zeke, and today we're going to be doing another at-home science experiment where we make non-Newtonian fluid. So for this, all you need is cornstarch, a little bit of water I have in this cup. I'm using 1 tablespoon and another spoon to mix it with. So we're going to take the cornstarch with this tablespoon. If it's not even, just use your finger to even it out. Take another one, because the ratio you want to follow is 2 to 1, meaning for every 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, you need 1 tablespoon of water. So that was 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Close this up. Now we're going to use water. That's roughly about a tablespoon. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Can be a little bit off, that's not a big deal. And now I'm just going to use the spoon to mix it up. So as you can see right now, after you've done mixing it for a little bit, it will become a little bit harder than what you initially started with, the cornstarch. But if you cut it right in the middle and let it sit, you'll notice it starts to melt. But then you start to pick at it again, it becomes solid. But you let it sit, it becomes a liquid again. If I just let it sit on this spoon right here, you'll see that it starts to move down. See, there's liquid falling off of it in liquid form. But if you touch it with your hand, it's gonna feel as hard as a rock. So what you just saw me make is cornstarch mixing with water, which was also a non-Newtonian fluid. So that begs the question, what is a non-Newtonian fluid? Well, let's first start with what's a Newtonian fluid. A Newtonian fluid is something where the harder you hit the fluid, the surface of it, the top of it with your hand or whatever, the more it's going to expand on the side. So if you take a bowl of water and you hit the top of the water, you'll notice that the level of the water on the side goes up. That's a Newtonian fluid. A non-Newtonian fluid is something where the harder you hit the fluid or the top surface of it, the less it expands on the side. Meaning, if you took that bowl of cornstarch and you started to hit it with your hand or with another object, it's going to feel as hard as a rock. Quicksand is another example of a non-Newtonian fluid. And that's why you see that whenever somebody hits the quicksand really hard, it feels like they just hit the ground really hard, a concrete ground. But eventually, the longer they sit in it, the more and more they start to go inside of that quicksand slowly and more slower. Hope this one made sense, and thanks for watching.